The Great Cheese Mystery is a Screen Gems cartoon from 1941. This is directed by Arthur Davis, written by Frank Tashlin, with a voice cast including Mel Blanc. And honestly, it's fine. There is nothing about this that didn't work, but if you've seen one mice versus cat cartoon, you've seen this one, because there's nothing really in this that made it that interesting. They tried. They definitely made an effort, particularly with one of the mice, but in general, I found it to be pretty boring and predictable. It's about these two mice who are very well animated. I really like the animation design of them, and they're trying to get some cheese, but there is a cat, and they have to try and get past the cat to get to the cheese. And part of it is about distracting the cat, part of it is about sneaking past the cat. And the thing that, well, tries to make it unique is the fact that one of the mice keeps sneezing. So here we have this added threat, the threat of a potential sneeze, which could, of course, potentially wake up the cat. So they did try and make it a little bit different, but I don't feel like that was enough to make it particularly enjoyable. Having said that, as I said, there is nothing wrong with it. The animation quality is fine, particularly the design of the mice, and I rather liked the design of the cat. Didn't completely love it, but it was absolutely fine. And the pacing of the narrative, again, absolutely fine. A decent amount of things happen. If I were to name kind of all of the key points, there is enough going on. It's not too slow, it's not too monotonous. It's just that the things that do happen are maybe not the most interesting. One of the mice does get very close to the cat at one point. It had the potential to be maybe intense or exciting, but as I said, if you've seen one cat and mouse cartoon, you've definitely seen things that are happening in this one, and there are many that come before this as well, so it's not exactly because it's an older cartoon or anything, because of course there are plenty before and after this. Of course, if you're a fan of cat and mouse cartoons, and I generally am, then it might be worth checking out, because it is okay. It's nothing special, it's nothing unique, the animation is fine, the pacing of the narrative is fine, the characters are fine. They did try to make it a little bit different with the sneezy mouse, and while the mouse was quite cute, I didn't particularly think it was anything interesting. So if it sounds like it would appeal to you, definitely check it out. But if you're not that bothered about cat and mouse cartoons, or if you've seen plenty of them, I don't think this one has anything different or unique to offer aside from the somewhat sneezing mouse. So it was fine. I think I've said that far too many times now. It is an okay cartoon. It is nothing special, but there is nothing wrong with it. If it appeals to you, check it out and see what you think. The Great Cheese Mystery was fine as a one-time watch, but I probably wouldn't ever watch it again.